Welcome back. So here we have the component tester. It's arrived. So let's have a look what's in the bag. We'll build this in the next video. So as you can see, our typical bag of parts. The Chinese like to just chuck everything into a big bag. Those are all component parts, and that's the bag of the case, the shell, whatever you want to call it, with all of its hardware. So let's have a quick look in this bag. There's going to be a lot of loose parts in here. I was going to change the LED out, but they've actually given us a green LED ink. Well, not the clear type, so we'll probably stick with that. So a bunch of transistors. The weird thing is, this is the kit that will test all of these parts, but we'll have it for our future kits. I really do miss having my old one, which is why I bought this new one. So this is the display module. As you can see, that's already pretty much pre-built. All the surface mount resistors are on, the screen's in. So there's not a lot we have to do to that. There is a peel off tab on there, because I can see the screen protective. Here we go. Oh, he peeled it. So lovely blue screen. That is backlit, so we'll get that back in here for a minute. Let's put that up there actually. There's a resistor, there's a few more resistors. Here's the circuit board itself. So we've got a lovely, pretty good quality board. It's not really that, that's a bit rough. Might just give that up. Dusting down on the, I saw some recently. What have I done with it? Right, we've got some rubbing down paper. We'll just give that a smoothing off. So there's the circuit board. One switch, a few ceramic capacitors, which are (103s) by the look of it. I think they're all the same. No, that's a 104 and that's a 104. So 103 to 104s there. Legs are a bit bent on the switch, but we do have plenty of replacements if need be. From one of our old piano kits. That's obviously the button for the switch. This is the oh, that's not too bent up, so that's good. This is the bit that we lock the components into. As I said before, the LED pin headers, right, so the mounting for the chip is in pretty good condition. They were wedged either way, one in this side and the chip in that side. So let's have a look to see what the pins are like on that. Pretty good. A couple of the outer ones are on the edge here are slightly out of alignment, but otherwise it's in pretty good shape. Let's turn it upside down. Let's put those back on there. Bit of foam for now. Put them to one side. A couple more caps. So we've got another 104. And that's a 102. So a 102, a 103 and 3 104s. A couple more resistors. I will identify those. A couple more resistors using the resistor calculator. I'm not sure what that is. 8.000. I think that's some sort of quartz jobby. Another loose resistor. As I said, I'll go through these, write down what they are. This is the perfect thing, all these resistors, this is what this kit is made for. There's our 9-volt input jack, our 9-volt battery clamp, or whatever you want to call it. That's probably what we're going to use as a 9-volt battery. Another cap. This one's got 2 on it. I'm not sure what else. So we'll put that one to one side. Here we have a 10 UF electrolytic. Another 10 UF electrolytic. A variable resistor. It's got 103 on it. That'll be basically for the contrast of the display. Put that there. Some more headers for the screen to plug into. Another transistor. Crikey Moses. When you need 2 magnifying glasses, you know you're in trouble. Yeah, we'll check those as we do them and come back to it. I'm looking at getting I had one some time ago, but a digital microscope for surface mount and just checking things like that. That's another 22. And then another bunch of resistors. So quite a few resistors to go in. And that is the contents of our kit. So like I say, I'll do the colours off camera, sort out what the resistors are, put them in there. So we've got a 680, a 470, a 680, 470, 680, 470, 2K2 and 100K, all in a line there. C6, C3, C11, C5, C2, 10N, 100N, 1N, 100N, 100N. I don't even know what those are. That's the 8 megahertz crystal. C8 is a 22, C7 is a 22, so they'll be quite easy. Bunch more resistors over here, 3K3, 10K, 27K, 10K, 27K, 33K, 3.3. The four of the transistors, LED. Now I don't know what the surface mount parts over here are. 0402, 0603, 0805, 1206. That's our button. That's our power. Button and power. That's where the power goes in for the 9 volt. Sherlock! Sherlock Bones! That's the 10K pot over here. Variable resistor. Trying to figure out where the switch goes actually. J1 is definitely the power, because that slots in perfectly there. I might not even fit that. I probably will though, for completion. Yeah, I'm wondering where that switch goes. So that'll be in this orientation because the display's up here. The old Dewberry jobby goes on here like that. So I thought the switch would have been over here somewhere. Ah, I think the switch is soldered in by wires. The switch goes into the case, so we'll have to come back to that. Right, so that's all our component parts. I shall figure out what's going on with all the resistors, colour wise, size wise, check out where all the parts are going. The capacitors are my biggest concern right now. I'll have to look those up. Other than that, see you in the build video. Thanks for watching.